stressed out, like.
Good morning and welcome to today's installation of Jeannie's Incredible Panic.
I have to do an order, so I have to see what we have.
Come on, sit down.
Okay, where's my computer? Let me grab my computer.
Oh my goodness.
Here
So I believe we remain about 2 weeks out on service, maybe a little faster. I don't know. We'll see. But that just seems to be kind of where we live these days. Brother sale is over. Dunzo. We are fully in the middle of the loop. Not sure we're going to make it all the way around without falling out of our seat.
If you did not get a confirmation email from me about your order, send me a note. So, and don't worry about it. I had somebody email me and they're like, I haven't heard back from you. We had a really busy weekend, so yes, you didn't hear back from us. But I think I've gotten back to...
I went through every email and made sure that, like, at least they were all read.
That they were all read?
Yes.
So, but just send it to me, and I'll still get your stuff in, so it's okay. It's okay. So if you need something and you didn't get in, let me know. I wanted to show them something.
What did you want to show them?
I want to show them this. Okay. So I wanted to just clear this up too. Oh, wait. I got to show you one more. I dropped two. Oh, do I not have the other one? I have it. No, I don't. I don't have the other one. Hoop screw. Hoop screw. Can you just put this on that machine and make sure it fits on there? Oh, it does. I don't know why they call it hoop screwdriver. Because it's, okay. I wonder if this one fits on there. All right. I want to talk about, yes. Do you like his shirt? His octopus shirt?
Jeannie loves Octopus. She goes, they're so smart. I love that movie. But I can't stop eating it.
No. That's not true. I try not to eat it, and
She's like, oh, but it looks so good. I got it. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
No, I try not to order it anymore because I can't stop thinking about, when I eat it, I think about the movie with that octopus, and it was so smart, and there's been 2 that I've seen. So,
what do you mean 2 that you've seen?
There's another octopus movie. It has a woman in it, and she's friends with the octopus.
She's not friends with the octopus. The octopus is just used to her being there.
They're friends.
The people are personifying octopi.
They can have friends. An octopus can have a friend.
They can have a friend? When was the last time you saw, like, a couple octopuses hanging out?
I'm not in the ocean, but I'm sure they do.
I don't know.
And they're silly. They do silly things, too.
When we were in Greece, you were like, more octopus.
That was before I saw the movie. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, what's it called? Octopus? My teacher
the octopus or something?
Yeah, it was fantastic. So, Michelle, will our recording from last Thursday upgrade class be available soon?
Yes, it is. I'm going to do it today. It came down in 2 parts, so I had to put it together.
It was in 2 parts, so it needs to be spliced together. So that takes a little more time, but you'll get it soon. Today, she said. So I wanted to talk to you about these hoop screwdrivers. So when you go to order them, you know what you're ordering. Okay? So we have the blue one. The blue one is for the actual hoop screw. Can you grab me a hoop? Ooh, I don't think it'll work on this one, will
I bet it will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See this screw? That's what the blue one is for. Because if you've ever tried to tighten it, you're like, oh, it hurts my fingers. And then you put the screwdriver and you're like, oh, look how easy that is. That's the experience that you're going to get with this.
I've also seen an increase in broken hoops since we started selling this. So, hand tight, then a quarter turn.
Like
no more.
Not like you don't want to do that. Just
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Where it's comfortable, not where you're cranking, where it's comfortable. So this is for the screw on the hoop, hence the name hoop screwdriver.
Heather, you should be paying attention.
All right. This is the one that I use in all my videos. Do I have bedhead?
No.
This is the one that I love. This is my top choice. This to me is the one that does everything. It's bigger than this one, like the end of it, but it still works. It'll work on the hoop screw. It also works on the screw for your machine. If you have a high shank machine, it works on that screw too, which is kind of like the bigger, rounder, beefier one, so you can get your hand on it. And then I use it also for the needle bar, which has a little itty bitty screw, but if you kind of do it from the side, you can see where the screwdriver is and you can use it on there. So this is the one that I use because I feel like it's like you can do everything with it. And it comes with that little screwdriver too.
How
that
often
you can
do you use that?
The little one? Never.
But you
Because
don't
I
need
have a
it
luminaire.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can just pop off my needle plate. But I've used it before. But this is the one that I love. It's called the Advanced Driver Set. CNADS. CNADS. So, and it's $17.99 and we sell it for $15.99 on the website. This one is $12.99.
It's the CNADS 2.
What was that commercial that was so funny?
NADS hair removal.
Oh my God. Okay, so don't get these two confused because all you're doing with this is your hoop screw. Although I wonder if it fits on.
It does.
It does?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. you
Try
can
it.
make work.
Try it. Just so we know. We're trying it on the low shank machines to see if it works on that screw too.
I'm sure it does.
And then it'll be, yes?
Yep.
Okay. So you can also use this on the screw for the ankle when you're changing out your foot and you're changing out your foot to your embroidery
You do
foot.
get a lot more leverage with these screwdrivers because it's like wrist leverage, not just finger leverage. So no more than a quarter turn.
Don't crank. You should never be cranking it. It's just like
Because it'll bend. Like the bottom of your needle bar can bend and then your needle moves. And then it becomes an issue and we have to replace your needle bar.
Don't do that. All right. And then there's this one, which to me is probably the same as the blue one. I don't know. It does say hoop screwdriver. But then it talks about all the machines that it fits and they're... Oh, wait. The BLTY? Oh, for the
Unity.
hoop. For the hoop. Does it work also on that screw? We're going to try it. And it comes in this little set.
small.
Oh, we're not going to try it. Well, you can...
Why?
Don't open it. Don't open it. Yeah?
Yeah, it would work.
It's going to work on the screw, on the hoop, and then it comes
It
with
would
this
work
little
on the
thing.
needle too.
I wouldn't get this if you had the high shank machine. Unless you want it just as the hoop screwdriver. Just wanted to point that out. Because a lot of times people want this. This is the one that I use on everything. But then they order the other ones. And then I call you because I'm like, is that what you really wanted? Because 9 out of 10 times when they order this, they wanted this. So I just want to make sure I'm getting you the right stuff. Yes, don't over tighten.
Can I mention
Yes.
invoices? So with the brother sale, we are trying to call you. Sometimes we're working at night. Like last night we were working at
Patrick kept trying to go home. I was like, no.
I was so tired.
I was
It
like,
was an
work through.
exhausting
It was
weekend.
exhausting.
It was so much fun though.
They were so much fun. Their friends are so cute. So Violet brought home, and they're really
They're
like
way
Violet's
less,
friends.
There's like way less nonsense going on with that group. Like, could you imagine if you and I had been at somebody's house with that kind of access in college?
Yeah, it was like, remember when we grew up and it was really like, not like Animal House, but it was like all those teen movies, those like, they have those big parties. That was more like how we grew up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's not how, well, it
There's-
could just be our kids' group of friends.
I think statistically speaking, those kids are,
They're not wild.
I'm sure they're wild kids, but kids are less wild.
Kids are, what do you think?
And I haven't decided whether that's good or bad. I think it's good,
It's good.
but I think they're missing out on some of the fun we had.
But so we had it's really Violet's group of friends that came. And then Kai invited more his group of friends and Violet's group of friends.
Yeah,
Because
there's
they
no
share
wild
their.
out going on in
there's-
Kai's group
there's-
at all.
Yeah, they share a group of friends. So we probably had, what do you think, maybe 20 kids over on Saturday night?
No, it wasn't anywhere near that big.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't, because there was 8, and there were like 5 more. On Saturday? Yeah.
No. Caitlin, Bree, Sean. It was way more. It was way more than that. Way more than that.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're exhausted. Like, I fell into bed and I was like, I almost couldn't get up to brush my teeth. I was like, I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta brush my teeth. And I almost couldn't do it. And then I forced myself. I dug deep and I got up and I brushed my teeth and then I fell into bed. But that's the kind of weekend that we had. And the next morning, I was like, oh my God, what time is it? It's like 6 a.m. And Patrick goes, it's 9:20. We never sleep until 9:20. And we slept until 9:20. So,
Correction, the dogs never sleep until 9:20. So in any case, when we work late and we can't call you, we send an invoice.
yeah, sometimes the East Coasters, we don't want to wake you up at like 11.
I try to email you as well. So you get an email from Square, from JP Squared, I think, which is the corporate name for A1. And then I always try to send you a second email. The easiest thing to have happen is that you pay that invoice. So if you pay that invoice, then
Then you get your stuff.
then we just basically walk over and take it right out and ship it. If not, then we have to call. So if you do get an invoice from Square and an email from Jeannie or me saying, hey, here's your invoice, please pay it, the easiest thing to have happen is that you just pay it. Because it keeps us from having to make a call. Like, I've got 5 or 6 packages that I was looking this morning that we're gonna have to call on today. So just keep your eyes open for an invoice. If the last brother order went in yesterday, if there's anybody, like, we'll look and make sure.
Yeah, and if there's an email from you, we'll put that through. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't stress out. But just email us again so we can find it if you haven't heard from us. Okay, so did you want to talk about something else?
No, you said you had so much to talk about.
So much to talk about. Can you hand me the little dome thing?
This?
Yes. All right, I did not have time to do much stitching. This was the only stitching I got done. This is for, oh my God, hang on. This is for the gingerbread event. And I want to tell you, one of my greatest superpower is losing something instantly. I can like have it here and lose it 10 steps away. It's just gone. That's my superpower. Something I'm really not good at is like home decorating or like any of that stuff, beautifying the house. I am not good at that kind of stuff.
You used to be good at it.
I'm
You have
like
much,
bad at it.
Home deck
So
stuff.
here is, Can you see that? And I did not know what to do with the lights.
I think that's perfect because it's snowing.
They're just kind of tangled up there. Okay, and the snow, I struggled with the snow, and it's all on video. So I did the video. This is for the gingerbread event, and there are 3 projects. It's a 1-day event, and I'm going to be doing the house with you, and the house was so cute. Is it like adorable? It's got like little mylar windows. You really can't appreciate it from here. It's got the glitter on the top
Yeah,
roof.
if you don't think it looks good, it looks so much better in person.
It was so cute. And then I had to try and do like the snow and the lights, and it went south fast. So
It's cute. I think it's totally cute.
it
I
was
could see
so
you putting
messy.
that up
I
next to the snow
I'd
globes.
snow everywhere. I did not know how to work with this snow. I tried to spray adhesive it down and then layer it. It was really bad. I had snow everywhere. And then the lights, I tried to wrap it around the base, and then it just looked so bad. It looked like barbed wire around around the bottom of the house. And then I was like, well, I've seen it where they just kind of like fill the thing, so I just like threw it in there.
I think it totally works. It looks like it's snowing.
It's kind of cute, right? The house itself, oh my goodness, so cute. My execution, not so great. So maybe you guys can think about it, and then we can work on this together. Another thing I did was I went on and I ordered just like fluffy snow, not this like glittery stuff. And I will include that in your, because I think that might have looked better. I don't know. I think that might look better, and it might be easier for us to work with. So I'm going to include that in your kit. Let's talk about the gingerbread event. You're going to be doing this, and there's some ornaments with like wood garland, and then there is the table runner. So those are the 3 projects that we're going to be doing for that event. I sent out the event letter last night along with the supply list, but just understand the supply list is still in process because Michelle's going to be doing her projects and adding to it. So that is not the end all of supply lists. There's going to be more added to it. I just put my part on there, and then she'll be adding her part. You will not get your kits 3 weeks before the event. They send me something asking for my numbers, and then I get the kits. So I get the kits about 2 weeks before the event. That's why you haven't gotten it yet.
It's always so much fun.
It's always so much fun because it's like, oh my God, the kids have to go out. And then people sign up like 2 days before, and I'm trying to like overnight it. So if you want to do the event, sign up soon. And then I also included a link because there's only 3 colors of thread. How nice is that, right? The only 3 colors we're going to be using will be white, this mint green, and then the it's called light copper. And some of you have light copper already. I think it's in the quilty kit, or it's in one of the recent kits. So those are the 3 colors. And if you want, I put a link in there. You can add those 3 colors, or you can add them a la carte, just the ones that you need.
Is this event kit sold out?
No, just go on and
they would look it up over...
Look up Gingerbread Christmas, and gingerbread is one word. Gingerbread Christmas, and you'll be able to find it. And like I said, there's thread. And if it charges you, it'll charge... You know what you could do for your thread? You could put local pickup, and then I'll just add it to your kit. There's just those 3 colors. So it's white, cool mint, and light copper. White, most of you have that. Cool mint, and light copper. So those are going to be the colors. But just know that I did post the video, so you'll see it all. And the only people that are going to be getting the video are the people in the event. I used to I know for one of the events, I just made all the videos public, and then Kimberbell told me I couldn't do that. So those videos only go to the people that are going to be at the event.
No video for you if you don't.
No video for you. You're not at the event. So, yeah, you won't get to experience the ultimate fail with me.
So, yeah. Betty paid over the phone, right? Betty Fullerton.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to send her an invoice for the machine.
I called you, Betty. I think you're good. And a lot of people. So this week we're getting another shipment of Brothers stuff.
Yay.
So some of you haven't gotten an invoice for your brother order because we don't have all this stuff. And I'll reach out.
The gingerbread event.
What about it?
Michelle Kelly said, what event?
Okay,
What else are we talking about?
I have a lot to talk about. Michelle's doing her next upgrade. This is the Solaris Luminar upgrade, the one with the vintage Halloween panel. That's happening next Tuesday. Don't forget, I got an email from Teresa saying she hadn't gotten her kit. And I know there's some of you that haven't gotten your kit and your thread yet because I filled as many as I could. And then I was like, uh-oh, why am I short 12 threads when I ordered enough? And I never figured it out. So I did have to order more. It's coming today. So if you have that class next Tuesday, I'm going to priority mail your stuff so you'll have it with plenty of time. But it should be coming today. So I don't want you to think I forgot about you. You'll be getting that. We were just waiting for the rest of our thread. That was the issue. And we talked about gingerbread.
Oh, man.
What?
Either Joanne's trying to hide her shopping from the people in the family, or she's worried that somebody's going to go shopping with their credit card.
What? I don't get it.
Joanne said she doesn't like reading her credit card number over the phone because
I don't either.
She doesn't know who's listening.
Oh, probably random people, right? I don't like sending it in email.
No, but she's saying she's worried about her family members hearing her.
Oh, yeah, I don't like reading it out loud. Okay, I want to talk about
I'll call you today, Annetta.
upcoming classes and things like that. So, the Riley Blake hometown. Just so you know, that hasn't been forgotten. I mean, I have yardage. Like, I have a lot of stuff here. I started it last night. I went and stitched out, like, my first block, and I was like, there is some waste there. So what we're going to do, and this is the other thing. I've emailed them, and when you email them, it doesn't let you actually send the email. And I've called, but nobody actually answers, so you have to leave a message. I think they're maybe trying not to answer the phone. But I am ready to kit now, and everything's been figured out. But I'm waiting for the layer cakes and the fat quarter bundles that I ordered to supplement those. And they've showed them in stock for a couple weeks, but I haven't gotten them yet. So I don't want to put it up not knowing when I'm going to get it. That's the holdup with that. But we will be stitching those. I mean, it's really, really cute. It is not, they've got a long way to go. If you haven't done a Kimberbell project, appreciate how they've evolved and how much they've put into their instructions and their books and all of that, because Lori Holt is not there yet. But it's still going to be fun. It's still going to be a great project.
Well,
we're still going to stitch together.
Like, it's super cute, too.
It's super, super cute.
It's
super
all about
cute.
the finished product.
Yes,
right?
and I'll stitch it with you. So don't be scared if you're scared of that. And I know some people have already. Are you saying I'm going to lead them astray?
No.
Which maybe that might happen.
No, I think
So,
it's good that you're not highly produced, because they can see the mistake and the recovery.
Oh my! This
Just like it
you will
is
see
in
that
real life.
with this. This is not highly produced. Oh, and just so you know, in the video, I was going to use Spice Brown, or I was going to use that, and I did on the windows. But then I realized you need the color that totally matches and blends in, and that's why it's light copper. So don't worry about that if you watch the video. I'm like, I'm going to use dark brown, because then I was like, no. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about Riley Blake, that we are doing that, and I'm just waiting for the pre-cuts to go along with the kits. If you want just the yardage, you can reach out to me, and I can put that up there, or I can let you know. Mug rugs 6. I think, Lori, do you think we'll be ready to have a full kit today?
I think so. I think we can put them all together. Well, yeah.
And we don't need them all together. I need like one.
One whole full kit.
Yeah, and I want
think so.
I want the embellishments separate so I can take a picture of them before it gets.
We need to bag those, yeah.
So
Well,
Chris,
don't bag. Like,
you
let me
are
have just one
correct
that's not
about
bagged at all that I can
the
take a picture of,
27th.
and then Mug Rug 6. I think we'll be ready to put that up tomorrow. So if you're looking for the kit, the fabric kit for Mug Rug 6, tomorrow's the day that'll go up. And don't worry, we'll have enough for everybody. If it sells out, we're going to cut more. We should be fine.
So Cheryl, I can still get koala chairs. I haven't gotten any more koala chairs recently because like I would have to buy 25 of them to get the price that I was giving you guys on the koala chairs. We can always talk about it, but the price on the chairs went up and it's just a lot of chairs. Like, and given the space or lack thereof that we've had in the store recently, I just haven't done a purchase of them. And then the other piece is I've had so many people tell me that they love the Arrow chairs.
Who loves Arrow? That's
Uh,
like the little chair with the, like, they have cute fabric and then it opens
well,
up
and I
and
think
it has
there's
storage,
some like
right?
storage in it, but like that was, I actually talked to Arrow at the last quilt show and then Jeannie left and then it's just been one thing after another. I haven't really followed up on it. But Arrow chairs were something that I was going to look into because I had started to hear from folks that they loved Arrow chairs. And quite frankly, at the quilt show, when people were talking to me about it, Arrow was there. So I was like, just go talk to Arrow, get your chair from Arrow, and like I'll evaluate it later. But like I started hearing a lot about the Arrow chairs. And yeah, so there's a couple people
Arrow
saying
is the
that Arrow's
best.
the best. I mean, it's a personal choice thing. The biggest thing I can say about the koala chairs is like the ones in the store have
We've
been
had these.
ridden hard and put away wet for like 10 years. And they are still strong, supportive. They're great. I like it. Works for me for the amount of time I sew. Change out the wheels, rollerblade wheels. Just change out the wheels when sewing. Blocks. All right. So, but if you want to talk chairs, just call me at the store, Cheryl, and we'll figure something out. I can always source.
I use cotton thread when sewing the blocks of pumpkins and potions. I usually piece with Deco Bob, which is a cottonized polyester, right? So that's what I usually piece with. I rarely piece with cotton, just because I like it thin. I like it thin and less bulky. And yes, I do need to finish that too. I have not forgotten about the
I would assume, Liz, that embroidery thread would be fine.
embroidery thread is fine. It's just polyester thread. So at first I was like, oh, I don't want to sew with it. And lately I'm like, it's polyester thread. Just sew with it too. So I sew with my embroidery thread. Whatever's in there. Okay. So the Picasso pants, that's happening too. I actually was just taking pictures for the supply list, and I think that's going to happen the beginning of October. So just give me a little bit more time, and that class is going up. We are doing it. That's going to be a serger project, although if you want to do it on your sewing machine, you can do it on your sewing machine. I will be on the serger for that class.
Giveaway.
Oh, that's...
You got to go get something else for the giveaway.
I feel like I had more to talk about.
I'm sure you did, but it's almost 10.
Was
and
there
I'm gonna have to
anything
get
else
to
you
work.
guys were asking about? Were there any more classes? Oh, we will do, we're going to be doing our first Quilty Christmas sew along this Friday. It'll be a live feed. It'll be YouTube, and I'm just going to be prepping. So that's going to happen this Friday. I did post a video this morning as well, and the video was me wire binding because some of you had asked about the wire binder I use, how I use it, and so I did a whole video about that and posted that this morning. I feel like there were other things I wanted to talk about.
When is the first quilt series class?
Oh, I wanted to talk to you about that. So Michelle and I chatted about it, and Michelle really, and I'm talking about Michelle Burritt and the quilt series that's going to be happening. So the quilt series, what she wants to do is she just wants it to be an extension of the live feed. So the first one is we'll add it to the calendar. You don't need to sign up. It's just going to be a live feed like this, and then Michelle's going to come on. Are we going to take the camera over to, I think they need to be in the other room so
For
they can
what?
demo and stuff. For the quilt live feed with Michelle
that's
and
fine.
Gail.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's going to be free. So you're just going to log on. The first topic that's going to happen is going to be, I thought I wrote it in here. Did I not? Okay. The first topic is going to be about how to properly attach borders without having a wave. And remember, I'm going to be bringing my samples in as what not to do. So, well, I'm looking at mine. It doesn't look wavy, does it? That one does, right there. I see. Is that just the way it's hanging? I don't know. So, that is what's going to come in. That's what we're going to do. That's going to be the first topic. And a lot of you sent in things that you've wanted to learn how to improve, that you need tips and tricks for and technique. So that's going to be the first one. It's going to be September 26th. We'll put it on the calendar, and it's going to be 10 a.m. to, I mean, it could go 10, 10:30, 11 a.m. And then if there's something where it looks like it's going to take more time, then we'll create some classes. She'll end up doing some classes. But these we're going to just do kind of like just question and answer and demo. You want me to go get something amazing?
I wasn't interrupting you at all.
Yeah, but I need...
So Alice asks, you've mentioned Brothers working on new licensing for designs. Will they be for all Brother machines or only for the Avenir? I actually don't know the answer to that. I would assume, as is often the case, you'll see specific licensing for the Avenir, and then, a lot of it will go to iBroidery and or Art Spira, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Yes, exactly.
What are you doing, Jeannie?
Yeah, so definitely.
She's like picking out something really good. Should I talk about these while you look?
You know what we're going to give away, and I don't have it in stock right now? We're going to give away the Tulip Pink Mini Iron.
Why don't you come and talk about that?
Okay.
Jeannie's worried she has bedhead.
I
but
do, because I just like jumped out of bed this morning.
You don't have bedhead.
Right here.
You have a cowlick.
I have a cowlick. Okay, this is what we're giving away, and I just need to make sure. I might have to order it because I think I sold the last one, but
And we're giving away these two?
we're giving away these two. So we are going to give
Were these
away.
from Riley Blake?
No, these are from Have and Dash.
Ah.
I'm ordering it right now, so we'll have it next week. But we're gonna give away a Tulip Pink Mini Iron, and we're gonna give away the mini. I know you want the big one, but we're giving away the mini.
I still do not have the part for your Luminaire. I have one of them.
It depends on what you want.
But it was a part.
$300
Tulip Pink Mini. How do we get in on the giveaway? So on Fridays, usually it's Fridays, we'll ask a question. You can get in there right now. You got to find the the live feed from Friday. And the question, so after the live feed is over, you have to make a comment. And our question was, what quilting or piecing tip or technique would you like to see in the series that Michelle and Gail are going to be doing? So, and I absolutely love those questions because you come up with stuff that I wouldn't think of. Is this from that day? Is this the ones? I struggle to get perfect corners on my binding. The fabric is so thick. So, getting perfect corners. Free motion quilting, that's going to be a whole nother thing. How to measure the borders to ensure the quilt stays square. And how to square up a quilt. The exact method to get the perfect scant 1/4 inch. How she does her binding, the mitered corners. So it's going to be stuff like that they're going to be talking about. And we talked about it that, a lot of people have coaches in their life to help them improve things, like your sports coach, your life coach, things like. So Michelle and Gail are going to be your quilting coaches that you can ask questions to. And then, like I said, if it's something where it's going to be more in depth, we'll create some classes to go along with these. So now you have a quilt expert that you can ask these questions to, and you don't have to always say, I'm self-taught, which is like what I always say. I'm self-taught. I never learned. I just taught myself how to do this. So now you can actually learn how to do it properly.
Good glow-in-the-dark thread. What's the best glow-in-the-dark?
That is interesting because I took all our glow-in-the-dark thread that we have here in the store. I took our Wonderfill, our Robeson Anton, I took the Isocord, I took the Glide, and I took them and charged them under the light, and then I went into the bathroom, and I went back in, 3 minutes after, 6 minutes after, and I took pictures. You get what you pay for. The best thread, the best glow was the Isocord. I'd say it was the Isocord, and it's $29.99 a spool. But that stuff it glowed the longest, the brightest. I'd say the Glide and the Robeson Anton were next. They were kind of like, and it wasn't all of the Robeson Anton. Like the Robeson Anton all glowed.
There were certain colors.
But the white, the one that's like the kind of whitish light green, like those are the ones that glow the best. Because I had a Glide white and I had a Glide green and the Glide white. It just like, they glow the brightest. So the box set, the white in there, like that was the one that like popped the most. So those are the three that I would go with. I'd go with the Isocord, the Glide, and we have them.
Oh, okay.
And just understand, they don't glow forever. It's like a 10 to 15 minute thing. It's not like it glows and then you put it up.
We're not using like radioactive substances here.
I don't know.
We're using photoluminescent substances.
Who even knows
and
that?
Then they are.
Who even knows that we're using photoluminescence? Like, I didn't even know that was a word. Photoluminescence.
I think that's the correct use of the word.
I bet it is. You're so smart. You're so smart. I love that.
All right, let's do
He
the
knows
giveaway so I
everything.
can get back to work.
Okay, so we're gonna give. Just keep in mind, and Susan, I have your we should probably call. That's for Susan Alba.
Right.
Will you take it up front? Will you deal with it and call Susan?
Yes.
Okay, Susan. Patrick's taking it up front. It's been sitting here since the last live feed.
So Sunshine asked, where do you answer the question? So we do these giveaways on Fridays. So like if you go into our YouTube channel, like you're obviously on our YouTube channel right now, or you can get there right through watching this video. But it was a question that we asked last Fridays, which I think was August 30th. So
after the live feed.
well, but it's after August 30th.
Yes.
So if she went back to that video and made a comment, we'd see her comment there.
Yes, you make after the live feed ends, then you make a comment, and that's where we pull it from. If you win, you are responsible for paying shipping. but you would just win like whatever it is that we're giving away. And
This is Izzy Miyake.
Well, we don't have
oh yeah, it smells good.
Well,
That
but like they
smells-
call it fabric store, and like I've never been to a fabric store that smells like this. Smells like
Smells
Vegas
good.
nightclub circa 1999.
Oh man, that's what we were wearing. So if you win the mini Tula Pink, like I said, I think I have 2 of them or 1 of them on order, but I'm gonna order another one, and then but that's what we're giving away. We're giving away a Tula Pink mini iron, and then we're gonna do another giveaway. Are we gonna give away
No,
these
like,
too?
let's give
This
it all
is-
away at once.
To the same person, they get
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
it.
why not?
No, because it's nice having like 2 people win.
Okay. Well, so the other giveaway are these candles from Habendash, the makers of like Philtech and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're branching out into
like-
candles. So
And
this is lemon patch.
So this is Fabric
Ooh,
Store, but it's
that
really
one is
Izzy
so
Miyake.
good. This
There's
one is.
Needle Little Calm, which
They're kind of fun because this one is like so vanilla,
so all right. So somebody
and,
wins
and
the
this
Tula
one
Pink
is
iron.
Fabric Store. And if you're a candle lover, we're gonna give away the Tula Pink iron first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You better move your coffee somewhere it's less likely to spill on my computer.
We like to give away fun stuff. We appreciate you guys.
First winner, Gayleen Davis. Oh my gosh, any trick or tip is amazing. However, sometimes my borders get wavy. Any help there would be great.
Congratulations.
So that is-
I'm going to email you right now, Gayleen. There you are.
So, she just won the Tula Pink iron, correct?
Yeah, that I don't have in stock, but I'll be ordering for you right now.
And the candles will go to
And they're nice. They're beautiful. Oh,
Margaret.
don't I have something? Did I already send it?
Is it Margaret Aliento?
Taliento.
Margaret Taliento. I would love to learn how to block a quilt, tips and tricks. Will you
Yep.
email Margaret too? All right.
Congratulations. Isn't that a great way to start off your Monday?
Tuesday.
Your week. Our week. So I can't remember if you two have orders coming up, but I'm gonna check that and we can like pop that in there with that stuff too. I feel like there's other stuff I was supposed to talk to you about, but I can't remember right now.
There are
so
more live streams. 3 of them.
we will see you tomorrow. Yeah. if
For
you
those
need
of
anything,
you
just
that
reach
are
out.
on the new machine list, I've called 13 people. I've made it through 13 people. I've had a couple people call me. If you're dying for a call, just call the store. I'll take the call as long as I'm not on the phone. The last couple weeks, it's funny. Like one of our sewing reps used to always say that our store was dead in the summer. And he'd be
What?
like, "It's crazy. It's like our baby lock rep used to always be like, you guys do a ton of business through the quilt show,
I
and
don't
then
think
July
our
and
store is
August,
ever dead.
then July and August were slow, and then he's like, your store goes crazy in September. Everybody goes back to school. Grandma, grandpa, mom, and dad are back in town, and everything goes nuts. And that's what's happening here. And so
We never slow down.
it's been particularly busy. So I am still going to try to make several phone calls a day. I want to get through this before the end of this week. But if you're dying for a call, then call me. I have one of those, Marlene, and it's one I pulled out of a machine. Like I replaced the part and the machine needed a circuit board. So I pulled a used part. I'd rather put a new part in your machine, and I don't think I've seen it yet. That's why you haven't heard from me. I have followed up. It's still on back order and it's coming. But if you want to just kind of get it done and you're passing through town, then bring it and I'll throw the used part I have in because I think the used part would be fine. Was there anything else?
Nope. Let's get to it. All right. We're over and out. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Be